What's the deal, my people? You know it is Don Tony Teflon. I'm back at you, another one from Season 2 official trailer breakdown. I'm going through every character, every scene in this trailer, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what it means for From Season 2. In this video, we're going to start with this character right here, this old man with the beard. I'm going to try to explain to you why he's important, since he's a new character that we never seen before, and we can tell that he's tied to Boyd because that's the person that he is talking to. So in order for us to actually go forward and see exactly what this character means to the show, we have to go back to the final episode of From last year's Season 1 to see exactly where Boyd was and how he wound up there. Now, once the Forest got angry with them and wanted them to go back because they were going too far, using instructions from the boy in white, tries to get Boyd to go inside a faraway tree. He says that that's the only way that they will be safe is if they go inside the faraway tree. Boyd reluctantly does go inside this faraway tree, but there is one thing that happens that a lot of people ain't talking about that we see when he does go inside this tree, and that is that Sarah gives him his talisman. So we know that Boyd has a talisman, and she says that that's going to protect him. After that, we see Boyd stuck into what looks like some form of chimney, and that's when he screams, and that's where this season picks up. So we know that Boyd is inside of this chimney, and we know that Boyd does have a talisman. That's the two things we got from last season. So when we start off this season, it's a good chance that we're going to see Boyd because in the teaser trailer, that's exactly where we start off. We see Boyd walking around like everything is normal, and then all of a sudden his hand starts to shake, talking about his Parkinson's. Not just the one hand, but both hands start to shake, and that's when he gasps for air, and that's when we see him that he's still locked up in this type of well type situation. Now, one thing that can help us see exactly what's going on here is a just recently released by From. And on this picture, you can see that there is a rope hanging straight down. So it does look like this could be some type of abandoned well, since there's no water in it, and that's the type of rope a well would have. Usually there'd be a bucket attached to it. So this rope is let down to Boyd, so that's exactly how Boyd is going to make his way out. So Boyd's going to have to climb up out of this well on this rope. When he gets to the top of this, that's when I believe he's going to encounter the man with the beard. I think that because when we see the guy with the beard and Boyd with him, he has the exact same clothing on that he has on in the well. And it's the exact same rocks on the wall that we see here, while he also has the same clothing on. So when we look at this man, one thing I would like to point out is that if we look on the right-hand side of this picture, it looks like what's either a shadow or an actual chain behind this man. So it seems like this guy is being held captive in this situation. So he must be the one to get Boyd the rope. But if he's chained up, how did he get Boyd the rope? I can't answer that question, but it does seem like he's chained to the wall. Now, he says something to Boyd that is very interesting, and that is,
what if it's all just a dream?
So if you're wondering why those words sound familiar, that's because those are the exact same words that Boyd's wife said, and the reason why she started shooting people, because she said that this was just a dream, and if she killed these people, that they would wake up. That doesn't make me think that she was right, but it does make me think of something else. When Boyd was traveling with Sarah, she said that a different voice spoke to her the last time and was telling her to leave. We also seen somebody shoot Boyd an image of his wife while she was inside of all these spider webs. And I think that the person that they're both talking about is this man with the beard. He's the one who sent Sarah that message, and he's the one who put that image in Boyd's of his wife being covered in spider webs because he was trying to get them to leave because there's a bigger threat. I don't think he's evil because he's being locked up. He's being locked up by the main monsters, the ones that control these monsters that are eating them, the one that is really in charge. For some reason, he's being locked up there. Now, this guy looks very old, and it looks like he's been there for a very long time. Maybe he's one of the original people that were in the town. And for some reason, maybe he went too far and he got captured by these people, and now they're torturing him or leaving him here like this. But somehow he has the ability to contact Boyd and contact Sarah. Maybe somehow he was being experimented on and got these abilities just like the boy in white did, but the boy in white got away and this guy didn't get away. And that's what they're trying to do, capture the boy in white and put him in these same type of shackles. Next time we see Boyd, we can look at this trailer. He has the exact same shirt on and he's holding a torch, some type of medieval type torch, which would go with the place that we think he was just at. So this must be Boyd leaving that place with the fire, meaning that it's nighttime out. That's why he needs the fire. When we see another clip of Boyd, we can see that he's holding the same torch, but so Boyd must escape during the night, and when he escapes during the night, these creatures must be on the hunt, walking through the woods looking for victims. Boyd turns off his fire because he doesn't want them to see him. That would be the only reason I could see him putting this fire out. Now, one thing could be interesting is, can fire kill these creatures? We don't know if fire kills them. We don't know what kills them. We know bullets don't. But I wonder if actually tried to burn one of these creatures. We know that a lot of zombie movies, that's the case. I don't want to say it's cliche, but we don't know. But Boyd puts out the fire during the night. I think that's the reason why, because these creatures are there, and this is him escaping, coming back into town. One picture that is a little crazy and makes me think something is going on is this one right here. Now, this picture is in the daytime, but we can see if we look close that that's Boyd in the front because that's his shirt. This is Victor with Boyd, and then we see the kid that is with the seizures, the one that had the seizures with Victor. We can tell this is him, number one, from his haircut. That's an afro on this kid's head. And he had a very distinct blue sweater with a button up that was open. You could see his t-shirt in it, and you can see from when this guy is walking away that that is clearly a blue sweater with a white button up. You could see that that's Victor because you can clearly see the books, the pictures that he has hanging on his hip. So somehow all these people have hooked up and they're all hanging out. Now, somehow when I look at what we've seen earlier, it seems that maybe some of them all linked up because it seems like they're through the woods somehow. Maybe they linked up, and using that talisman that Boyd got from Sarah, that kept them all safe during the night, and they're able to all go back into town in the daytime. It would seem that that would be the plausible thing that would happen here in this scene, because every scene we see after this with Boyd is in the daytime when he arrives back there and he's with Donna and he's talking to the people who arrived in the bus. Or it could be a different time frame with those people because we don't see Tabitha with them. You would think that Tabitha would be there with them if that was the case, but we don't see Tabitha, so maybe that is a different day. But it just seems like everything from this trailer is from the first 2 episodes. It seems like all the early stuff, so I do think it's all connected. So gun to my head, I would say that this happens after Boyd escapes. He must hook up with Vic and this kid, possibly Tabitha that we don't see, and somehow uses that amulet to keep them all safe during the night. But what do you think? If I've missed something, what I need you to do is put it in the comment section. Please like the video. We try to get to 500 likes. That triggers the algorithm. And if you like the way I do this, please subscribe to this channel. And until next time, know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.